everybody, Brian Marks again. It's day 12 of this video series, and today I'm going to very briefly give you an overview on pay-per-click advertising. Now, obviously advertising takes many forms, but pay-per-click is probably the one that is most used apart from perhaps solo ads. So pay-per-click then, basically what you're doing is you're placing an advert on a network such as Google and Twitter and one or two others. And I'm going to run through those at the moment, and people click on that and they charge your account, and you obviously pay for that click, and hopefully that click then takes them through your website or your offer or whatever it may be, and you make some money. So a few do's and don'ts, a few pointers, just a very quick overview. Each one of these pay-per-click platforms deserves a training on its own, there's no doubt about that, and a quite in-depth training as well. There are many courses that you can take on these, and I advise that you do that before you actually spend any money on pay-per-click advertising, because this can be a black hole. This is a way to spend a lot of money very quickly and get no results. So although obviously it's better to take some action rather than no action, if you take action without any form of advice or training in any way, shape or form, you are guaranteed to absolutely lose a bundle of money on this. So please do not do pay-per-click advertising until you've been through some sort of training. Okay, so let's just run through them all very quickly. These are the main ones. There are a few others, but they're nothing like as major as these. Let's face it, let's take the daddy of them all. We've got Facebook. So here I've got a couple of accounts set up. These pages are linked to Instagram accounts, so you can actually do pay-per-click advertising on Instagram, but you have to have a Facebook account to do that, and you basically link your Instagram account to your Facebook account, so you can do advertising on both. So when you run an ad on Facebook, you can also run it on Instagram as well, so that's very useful. Now Facebook pay-per-click advertising is very complex. There are so many options, but the thing is you can be very precise with your targeting. I mean, you can target people right down to what they wear, what they eat, what they do, where they go, where they live, what time of day, and I mean, it's just phenomenal the amount. In fact, it's actually very scary how much Facebook knows about each and every one of us, but it's a very good platform to use, but you really need to know what you're doing before you get into that. So please take some coaching, take some training, to do a course or something like that before you invest any money in it, because you can go very badly wrong very quickly and just lose a lot of money. Okay, so that's Facebook. Onto Google then. Google's the big daddy of them all, and you know, Google basically sorry, where am I? Where's Google? There we go. Google, sorry. Okay, this is live. Come on. Well, not live, but you know, I'm not editing this. You know, make a cock up. So what? You know, big deal. Anyway, Google AdWords. Right. Okay, daddy of them all. I was banned off this for a number of years for running adverts directly to offers. They don't like it. They really don't like it, and they don't like affiliate marketers very much. Now, the thing with Google is that obviously YouTube is part of Google, and YouTube's slightly different animal in that you're running adverts to videos rather than just to the display ads that you see on the side of your Google search page. So YouTube is one thing that I definitely would recommend that you do learn to advertise on, because you should be doing videos anyway. If you're going to make any money online, you have to do them. So you need to learn how to run adverts to YouTube, and you do that through a Google AdWords account. Okay, so that's that one. So we've done Facebook, we've done Google. Let's go on to Bing. So Bing is probably the most user-friendly for affiliate marketers, network marketers. They are reasonably forgiving, providing you're not being downright blatant about your links. You need to mask links, and that's for another training, but you need to either buy a URL and you know, mask your links, or else use some sort of cloaking software like ClickMagick, which we've mentioned before. So please, or use something like Bitly or PrettyLink or something like that to disguise the link. Just don't send it, you know, directly the naked affiliate offer, whatever it may be. You know, directly on there, because they are very forgiving, Bing, but you know, at the end of the day, they do have their limits, they do have their rules. So now with Bing, I probably mentioned this in an earlier training when we were talking about a ninja trick. They do offer you a sort of an incentive to start up, and I think it's around about $100 or possibly $150 to start up with them. So that's really worth considering. So I'd have a look into Bing. Once again, take some training before you do it. It's probably a slightly less complicated platform than YouTube and Google, and definitely less complicated than Facebook, but you can still lose a lot of money unless you really have a strategy. You need a strategy for doing these things, otherwise you will mess it up and you'll lose money. Okay, so let's go on to the next one then. So we got Twitter. Right, Twitter's got an ad platform. A lot of people didn't know that, so here we are. Here's Twitter's ad manager. There we go. I've not really used it. I can't say that it's good or bad or whatever, but it's there to be used. It's an option, and once again, it's something that people might want to consider because it's perhaps a lot more forgiving than some of the others if you make mistakes, or you know, I really don't know a lot about it. I've not really used it, so but it's worth investing in. Once again, take some training on it. Okay, and finally, just wanted to mention LinkedIn. I mean, a lot of us have got LinkedIn accounts, particularly if you had a job, a proper job that is. You know, it's one of the places where professionals advertise for you know, or promote themselves to get jobs and one thing and another. So you've got some very you know, clued up professional type people on LinkedIn. So depending on the offer that you're promoting, if you're promoting something that would maybe be looking for that sort of executive manager, sort of higher earner type person, possibly, particularly if you've got a you know, an offer that you know, is a higher ticket one, you know, one that costs a few thousand rather than you know, 10 or 20 or $30, whatever, to get involved. And this could well be the platform. Once again, it's not one that I've used, can't say I can recommend it one way or another, but as you can see here, there's a $50 credit if you want to start up a LinkedIn ad account. So that's one to look at. Okay, so I hope you find that useful. The main theme of all this is please take some training before you start and spend any money. Take some training, please. Okay, you will save a lot of grief and you'll save a lot of time and a lot of money. Just, you know, make sure you know what you're doing before you spend money on these things. Okay then, hope that was useful, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.